You guys doing? This is very important in reference to these criminal activities of these dirty government people. I guess there's a history of them holding people hostage and families hostage in Indiana. So, in reference to in reference to all 50 states and other countries, it's very important for it to be known that these people have been holding me hostage for over 20 years, and these people in Indiana have possibly have held other families hostage in Indiana. So obviously, in reference to the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence and family law, and the fact that these people have played this game where they have possibly kidnapped people from other cities and states and held them hostage in Indiana. There has to be an investigation on the activities of the industry of death in Indiana and the activity of their satellite tortures, and a review and an investigation of what political parties are involved in these family hostage situations or holding people hostage in Indiana. So it's very important that, in reference to the Constitution and in reference to other states and the United Nations and particulars of England, France, and Italy and European countries, that it's very well known that there needs to be an investigation on Indiana, the state of Indiana, holding families hostage, abusing people, trying to call people slaves. There are people trying to call white people slaves. There are people trying to call other people slaves. There are people mutilating people's faces and teeth in Indiana with their industry of death and their accusations against people and their sex crimes of these dirty organizations of government. Some of them might be past administrations of government. Not sure. So obviously, if they arrest all the people that are holding me hostage and the people that have mutilated my face and teeth, the ones that have caused the damage, the ones that have caused damage on my face, and the people that's tried to steal my penis, obviously that would catch a lot of these criminals that are illegally using credentials and fabricating things on people. And these people trying to drive people up a wall, or these people trying to drive people crazy in Indiana with their satellite tortures, their industry of death, sex crimes, their activities of holding good-looking people and athletes hostage with their hate organizations and their predatory spying on people. And there are people accusating against people. There are people damaging people's beautiful teeth. These people violating international law and American domestic laws. And there are people violating domestication laws, trying to call me a peasant, trying to call me a slave. These men are trying to claim that they were richer than my parents. These people are trying to claim that they thought they owned more in America than my parents and grandparents. So obviously all the names of these people have to be put in court proceedings. And hello Court TV, and hello CNN, and hello other networks, and hello Fortune Magazine information, and Forbes, how you doing? So in reference to these people in Indiana, whoever these people are that are holding me hostage, the people burning me with satellites and handheld lasers and their accusations, these people kidnapped me from California. I even went to UCLA, in reference to, my family history of California, my grandparents' history, my Hollywood history. These perverts kidnapping me, and my mother had court cases against Indiana holding me hostage and kidnapping me before, where they had kidnapped me from North Carolina, they kidnapped me from New York before, they kidnapped me from California several times, and held me hostage here in Indiana. There's got to be some major investigations and a investigation into the activities of these satellite controllers and their mutilations and their lies, and there are people damaging teeth and faces and accusing people of criminal activity after they have damaged their teeth and face. See, these people damages a person's teeth. They damage people's teeth, and then they try to make up false profiles on them. When the role protocol of my identity is in the media, and it tells them never to touch me, never to damage my teeth, never to confuse my identity with any of their criminals or any of their accusations or their lies or their tricks. That's one of the reasons why that document is there on television 24 hours a day, and it's in every movie too, from the major studios and TV networks in America, plus in other countries.